Welcome everybody to this particular Tony Lau. Oh, okay, hi. Because I got two Tony here. So welcome everybody. Today's month forecast. Yeah, I like to do this kind of things in a different way every time. So today I think about something else to do with the month forecast. So every month will be different to do something. Okay. But before I do anything, anybody got anything, you're wishing to do next month? Something that particularly you wanted to achieve in next month, which is in August month. I think it's quite early to do this. It is because I actually have excursion in the local around next Wednesday. I don't know. No, this coming Tuesday until Sunday. And tomorrow I got class. The other day I got other things to do. So I'm just think that it's good to actually run it today. Okay. It's just a normal forecast for some of you guys. Okay. Anything else that you guys actually have in your mind? Or I just bombard? Because normally month forecast I just bombard. I don't really care much. Okay. Yeah. Any questions? No? It's fun, yeah? Jackson was actually so excited with that. Next time I'm going to say good morning to you in one of the days when you're coming for the Ipoh excursion. Then we'll say in China cannot join. That's good. Yeah. So let's get into today's slides. Okay, let me reply somebody first. I have to reply somebody first. Okay. Let's go into this. This is something that we're going to see next month. It's going to be very interesting. Yeah, nobody asked me questions. No one. So let's get to this. Normally, we actually have to start off with the parts. So a lot of us will have different perspective into all these month things. And how is it that we actually differentiate them to to understand that this parts is for what, Qimen is for what. Okay. In layman terms, I like to use parts as event that is going to happen. Of course, each of the tools can relate to certain events, so it's better that I put it as opportunities that you're going to see in this particular month. Okay, we cannot ignore the annual energies, but if you're good enough, you can actually match them together. I'm not going to tell you anything about the year anymore. I'm going to tell you in the month what we actually can see from the month and what you can actually get. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about relationship. Maybe relationship is a hard thing to do for month forecast. I'm going to talk a little bit about health and certain opportunities that you can actually align yourself with. Okay, so Bazi is more into event, opportunity, or something is going to happen. And more frequent than anything else. Qimen is most likely related to your decisions making. Okay. Most of the time I like to use this in a month forecast because it's totally relate how that you can actually do something. It also can be used to forecast an event to happen. Yeah, but I think it is more into energies based of 7 killing. 7 killing means that you take actions and go and get something. Yeah, recently I go and dig into that. Yeah, dig into how Qimen chart actually comes by. I think a lot of people didn't know that the plotting method of Qimen are related to 7 killings plotting method. And 7 killing actually related to the broken soldier, the art of war, to get something done, to actually achieve something. So everything that you see in a Qimen chart will be a decisions making for you to get something. So it influences you in your decisions. It influences you in your, let's just say, your saving killing. Okay, whether you want to use it to get something or not. Yeah, so this is Bazi, Qimen. Then we'll go into flying stars. Flying stars will tell you the qualities of certain event that is going to happen. Qualities means that that part related to the qualities of the tools that you get, people that you meet. One is it that have higher qualities, and you might want to go into that part to perform, because that part have bring you better qualities of something. Means that you might get a chicken rice in a restaurant, which is maybe 3 something, but after that the chicken rice can go into different place and the price will be higher, and the quality of that price makes a difference of the chicken rice that you actually eat. Maybe it doesn't call that anymore. Okay, maybe it's a phoenix with don't know what kind of grains together. So the name change because of the quality change. So feng shui, flying stars are related to that part. Yeah, so opportunity, decisions making, and the quality of things that you can actually get. Yeah, so this is the 3 different parts. Okay, now, disclaimer, every time that I do a month forecast, there's no script behind. And every time I do it is as a, on the spot reading. Sometimes the on the spot reading doesn't cover a lot of stuff, but I will try to cover things. So disclaimer first that today I want to talk about a little bit more how to get something, because I saw a very good barter chart in this particular month because of these 2 particular animal sign interactions. Okay, so this is because it represents opportunities you guys are actually going to have. So in this particular month, there's a lot of deals that is going to happen. A lot of I will recommend you to go out to meet more people, see more people, network more, because all these deals and opportunities that you can get basically coming from these 2 particular animal sign. Okay, so some of you guys who are following me in the fat cat stories, I say that is how you find a soulmate. That is also how that somebody have this kind of interactions in their chart. Their life is a little bit better because somebody just want to jump in and sacrifice some things to you. So it indicates that this month you will have these interactions happening. If you go out to meet with people, ask for help. Okay, the key is actually become a weak person. Try to become as weak as possible. And while you are weak, people want to help you. Okay, this is the things that you should done. Yeah, should you go and do it. Yeah, network more, see more people, find people that is related to whatever that you are doing at the first phase. Yeah, whatever that you are doing at the first phase, maybe you need help. You have to appear to them that you may be in a problematic situations, and then you can actually, the other person can perform the other part, that they will find something to help you. Okay, this is a very interesting combinations, and I just want you guys to focus on this because this is pretty good. So if you're looking for a job, this is the way to do it. Right? Try to appear more weak on your interview. Okay, try to appear a little bit more needy in your interview if you're talking about jobs. If you are doing networking, if you're doing like sales, of course, you're going to appear with people that, you might have something that this person can help you in a term. So you might want to tell them some of your problem. Not all of your problem, just a little bit that you might think that the other person can help you with. Yeah, because these 2 particular interactions, you brings the entire month about something going to happen with this. Okay, is it okay with that? Anybody have questions with that? Just a bit more bit. Yeah, if you're talking about sales, you're going to do that. It's talking about wealth. You're talking about debt collections. Yeah, you might want to perform in that part. A little bit weak will actually be good. Yeah. So why does it have to be like that? In all the emperor stories, the emperor will always like the weaker concubine, because emperor feel that this is a way of the man's ego to protect the weak person. Okay, so this is the thing is going to happen. If you want, this is very good for you. Now, what kind of animal sign is the best with these interactions? The best one will be the monkey in this particular month. Okay, what is the reason of monkey? I actually tell these interactions before, right? Yeet wood, right? Hidden combo is because yeet wood combined with geng, and this is actually produce metal element. Okay, and something very special about this chart, the metal element that go up is actually related to direct resource. So what is that supposed to mean? Means that you will get help. Maybe not financially, maybe not really wealth. Maybe you get certain help from resource, from noblemen, from mentor. Is going to create all this element going to come up with. Yeah, so it's very good to go into that, to ask for help, seek for mentor, whatever you want to do this particular month. Maybe mentor before, anyone that you ask before to become the mentor doesn't want to help you, doesn't want to nurture you. This might be a great month to ask for that. Okay, this might be a great month to ask for that, yeah, because of these interactions. Best animal sign this month is monkey. Okay, yeah, so if you have monkey in your chart, use that very well. Use that very well. Okay, this is a little bit out of war. Okay, then we're saying, is it effective to you? What do you mean? What are you asking effectiveness? It's an energy flow. You just need to perform. You understand? Yeah, last month, I talked about something related to that too. I'm not sure anybody else actually using that or not. The mentor. Is it effective to you, the mentor? For me, I'm not asking for mentor. I'm asking for people to help me in some way. So will you help me to share this later on? Okay. Yeah. What happens if there is monkey but no rabbit? Doesn't matter, because the month energy already being there for you to help you in that part. Okay. To help you in that part. In terms of health, this is not very good. In terms of health, is not very good. In terms of asking a doctor to help you, is very good. Okay, monkey is the best. Why? Because monkey also combined with the dragon, because this one actually created the three harmony, right? So if you have rabbit in your chart, not rabbit, if you have rat in your chart this month, it's also a very good month. Okay, it's also a very good month. So having all these interactions, if you're doing business this month and you have rat, the rat in your chart, then you might going through a very good month, because all of this is interacting with your chart. And tree combo is actually related to gathering of group of people. It's another networking element. Okay, it's another networking element. Yeah. So it's all coming from people around you. People is going together with you, right? Then it actually go all together. Okay, you just need rat. Yeah, you just need monkey. If you have monkey, you just need monkey. Monkey is the best. Second is the rat. So monkey, if you have monkey in your chart, means that you have to go out and ask for help and support. If you have rat in your chart, you just need to get into bigger group, find new group of people. I would say this is the two best element that you can actually see, animal sign for this particular month. Two best. Okay. Jim said carrying rat figuring, I don't think that is going to help you in any way. Okay. How about tiger? Yes, but tiger is a clash with the month. So, and we are talking about the month energies. Somehow it is not really that good, because there's a clash happening with the month. Okay, you got seasonal combo, but it's still clash with the month. Can you do something with that? I would tell you to do something with it. You have to go through some obstacles. Okay. Tiger is actually good in that, creations, pushing something out of nothing, create something out of nothing. It's actually a very good energies, but you're going to go through a lot of hardship because there's certain big figure or certain big force doesn't allow you to complete that. So what is it good for? Take an idea first. Taking the idea first, right? Because Tiger, you will have a peak month coming ahead. Correct? Tiger is going to have a peak month coming ahead, correct or not? So there's a combination is going to happen after that. So let's take this idea first, collect your ideas, create your ideas on your own in some other way. Okay. Make sure that these ideas can be created, can be reproduced, can be changed, be flexible enough to upgrade, to leveling up. You just need to collect ideas if you have Tiger. Now, those who are actually learning Bazi, you will actually know that it will influence you in different place when the tiger, monkey, or even rat in different pillar that you have. So you got year pillar, month pillar, day pillar, and hour pillar. Correct? So it will be different for you to use. So this is some sort of like an annual energy reading. Yeah? Okay. They were saying write it first, execute later, right? Yes. Sometimes you just need to brainstorm. Then Tiger is actually good for that. Yeah. Why is it like that? Seasonal combo is some of you guys might not know about it. Seasonal combo or directional combo is a combination that push the wood element. Push means is naturally the surrounding, it will able to produce something without anything else influencing it. Okay, without anything else actually influencing it. Yeah, so that's why it will be good in that sense to brainstorm, create something out of nothing. It's actually good in that part. Okay, three harmony combinations, or what we call the water frame, wood frame. So we actually got this monkey, dragon, and rat is going to create a water frame, three combinations. Okay, three combo is actually related to different angles of people, different life, different level of stages of people coming together is trying to create something. So everybody brings their resources, everybody brings their ideas to come into one place and trying to come up with something to reach a goal, to find something to achieve, because of all the resources that different people, different aspects actually have. So it's a little bit different. So when you go to that, then you will know that, okay, this one have this. Let's say you're a rat. You have to find different group of people. You bring something in and other people bring things together with you. Okay. The rat and monkey combo is a hidden combo. It will be completely different because this hidden combo is always talking about what is it that our inner desire actually is. Okay, hidden combo is actually not a very good combination. Yeah? It's like a hidden desire that somebody actually have, and somehow this hidden desire will be fulfilled by certain element being combined, and after combined, the element actually go up. So the Keng metal will go up in the chart. So looking into the chart, there's only Keng metal go up. So DR related to what? Is a mentor. It will be knowledge, it will be facts. Okay. So you might get somebody actually teach you something, or you get into certain knowledge, or somebody actually give you a resource unconditionally. Remember, if this thing actually happens to you this month, accept it first and think about how to pay it back. Okay. The problem with this combination is the person will not willing to accept the resources because they feel like it's wrong. And just somebody just out of nowhere trying to give you everything in one shot. Okay, which turned out to be not very good. Yeah, which turns to be not very good. Okay, and because you reject it, yeah, my voice is a bit breaking, is it? Okay, let's hope the internet is right. It's fine. So when you are actually having that, yeah. So if you are actually having that, please receive it first. Don't think too much of it. Okay, think about how to repay. If the resource that you take can turn around and make something better for everybody, and also return back to the mentor, to the person that is actually supporting you, the helpful people. Okay, so you have this, then you can actually perform that, right? What is the worst animal sign this month? Rabbit is the worst animal sign this month. What is the reason? Okay, Jim will say, Jim is saying dog. I would say rabbit is the worst. This one, why is it the dog is the worst? This one is not the worst thing for dog. Why is it you say it's dog? Is it a clash from the month? Correct? Yeah, you see double dragon. I think dragon will be having issue too. Because it's a self-punishment. I don't think the dog had problem. I think the dragon will have some issue, even though it's a grandeur. Because this ego issue will come out. Okay, confidence level going up. Why you see DE in presence? There's something is going to happen. But still, I would say the rabbit will be the worst. Okay, the rabbit will be worse. So if you're a rabbit in your chart, try not to be too egoistic. Okay, try not to think so much for others. Try not to support too much of everybody else. Try not to sacrifice yourself for others. Yeah, because rabbit together with the monkey, the bottom part, you know, the hidden combo, take away the yit wood. Take away the yit wood. So whatever your desire have, whatever that you own, because when you learn Bazi, you should know, you should actually know that your top stand is what we call the heaven realm. This is your earth realm. This is your man's realm. Okay. So when your man's realm get combined away, get ticked off, that means you lose the whatever material that you have, whatever possessions that you actually have in this particular situations that you have. Yeah, so you are the giver this month. Yeah, like a tiger and ox. So better don't do anything, and you have a very bad harm interactions is happening. So harm also related that something that you actually you own and somehow get betrayed. Okay, so it will be an emotional things is going to happen. So if you have rabbit, please be very careful with this. Okay, this particular month, yeah, because you're going to give everything out, whatever that you have, you're actually going to cost that, yeah. So if you have rabbit in the year, does it impact? Yes, it doesn't matter where your rabbit actually is. Doesn't matter. You have in a year, there's been something going to happen with your friend cycles. Let's hope that this is not your client base. So if you're doing something, you interact with clients, you are influencer, you always talk with people like me, then you might need to be very careful with that part. Okay, so how to overturn it? This is always the questions, right? How to overturn it? Make people do something for you. Do not make it you do something for others. Okay? Yeah? Best not to be a parent. Yeah. So the more ego that you are in this month, especially rabbit, the more ego that you are, the more confidence that you are, somehow it turns out to be bad. Okay? So I would recommend you that this is a very good month for you. If you are able to stay low, be humble. Rabbit is a very hard to be a humble animal sign. Do you know why? Because in season, rabbit is the peak season of the wood element. We call it cardinal animal sign. Okay. Yeah, you have to be damsel in distress. The whole month is talking about this. Just become a damsel in distress. Because after that, you actually get a lot of support. Okay. After that, you will get a lot of support. So if you can do that, if you're trying to, now this is worst thing that you can actually do. Yeah. If you have this in your chart, if you also have dragon in your chart, and you're looking into, trying to put some issues to others people, you just need to be a damsel in distress. okay, some troubles. I like to advise people use this kind of way of the interactions because it's very good to conquer your superior. If anybody is ego, that means that if anybody thinks they are more superior than others, they will get into issues. So you get this kind of chart, you got dragon, rabbit in your chart, don't be the superior. Let other people be the superior. If you can, push other to become superior. Do you understand? This is not a very good way to use, but this is to exert out. Okay? This is where you want to become a nail in somebody, you know, whatever that you think about is actually good for that. Okay? Yeah? So that will be some of the animal sign. What else actually we have? Anybody have any animal sign that you think that is related to you? Yeah? Qimen say got horse, no interactions. That's why I never talk about this. Yeah? I'm talking about the things in here. Tiger, you know, tiger, you got interactions. Rooster, you might get interactions. Ox, not really a very great interactions in here. If you have rooster in your chart, not really going to happen too much of things. But rooster will combine with the dragon, correct? So you might get a little bit partnership that previously that you have, like this month, on July you already have. So you're going moving forward, then you might get something out of it. Okay, your rabbit. So continue what you have last month. Yeah. If you have pig not really have much in here. Yeah, not really have much. So try not to use the one that you don't have. Okay, not to use them. Okay, just now say Gan combo with Yi Wood. How about Yi is in heavenly stem? Okay, now because then we're asking about this, then we have to go into different type of reading. Okay, so in a chart, looking into the chart, what kind of element that you think is the strongest in this chart? Okay, what kind of element that you think is the strongest in this chart? So obviously, this is going to be a very strong water chart. Correct? Very strong water chart, right? So just now then got Gun combo. Yes, if you have Gun metal in your chart, any metal element in your chart will increase together with the water element. Yeah. So the way to use this natal chart is to understand what element is the strongest for the entire month, right? And then look back into your own chart. Do you have that or not? And based on the 10 gods, this is a very good month to do something with it. Okay, you have higher chances for that to happen, higher chances of opportunity for that to run, you know, get into process. So it's either going to be your knowledge, it's either going to be your wealth, it's either going to be your creations, or either it's also going to be your power, your status. Because if you learn Bazi, then you will understand that it's the 5 structures. Wealth is either your wealth element, is either your personal branding that related to companion element. Okay, and then is either your curations, because the hurting officer, the output element. Yeah, then you will get the what we call the what does it have here? The power and status when it was your influence. And then you will also get it like going into your resource, which is your knowledge and stuff. Okay, understanding, learning about something. So when the month chart give an element going higher, you can relate it to your own chart and then you use it to perform something to get something. Okay, perform something to get something. Yeah, so what is water element to you? Right? So since that the combinations, all these things creating combinations, create more water. You want to learn something, you want to get something, where you want to go for it. Again, network again. Okay, gather around peoples and stuff. Yeah, then you will actually get into something. If you have a problem, then you actually need to go into using fire element in a chart. Because water is too high. So the useful god is fire after that. Yeah. So in your chart, if you have less fire, then if chaos is happening to you, of course you need to pump up your fire element. Again, then depends on what is it that your fire element actually is. If you're going through some situations, it is a good month to let go something related to fire element, because it's going to go away after all. If you cannot pump it, you cannot actually control it or own it anymore, and the month energy is telling you that this is going to be let go, then it's time to let go, because it's going to get replaced with something new after that, right? So normally what is the problem with when a human is the attachment of something. If you're trying to control something, so when fire element is too much, then no, fire element is too low in your chart, that means it actually can let go, can detach, can actually cleanse it off, trying to find something new to replace it. It is the time to do that. What if your chart is fire element too high? That means you might want to help others to solve problem. Okay, because your fire element too high, you're the only one that is like the hope in these entire situations, and you are strong enough to actually help others to do something. Yeah, so it also means that because DW is the money here, in a chart, DW is the money. If you can find something that can have return of profit or margin by solving others people's issues, then please go and do it. Only when your chart is high fire, actually very high level of fire element, you can actually perform that. Okay? Yeah? Understand? Everybody good? What is the worst thing about health this month? Water element too high. I think it's obvious. A lot of people actually go into having flu issue, high blood pressure, all these things is going to come out. Yeah, it's obvious. Yeah, this like that is actually quite obvious that it's going to come out. How that you will get into the problem? It also related that you're actually taking in a lot of things, because three harmony is all these combinations means that you're taking in a lot of things. Your body cannot withstand it. Yeah. So the only way to control it is using a fire. Try not to, overly stress your body. Then your blood, the blood flow, high blood pressure will not actually go up that fast. And especially you have that. Yeah. Not combinations is a good one. Yeah. Combinations means that you're willing to do something to get that. And that will be a big issue. You're unconsciously maybe doing that. You're willing to perform something. It is not a clash, but because you're overly do it, you actually get into problem or health issue, right? Is it going to be like emotional things? Not really in that part, because it's not pure water. It's a combination of water. Okay, so emotional distress, all this, maybe not. But maybe there's some problem with hidden combinations. It will have some problem with the hidden combinations, because hidden combinations sometimes is not really a good combinations of interactions. You might do something behind the scene that is causing you the issues. You might be. Okay. And having these hidden combinations without matter at the top indicates that no one will know what you're doing. No one will know what you think inside. Okay. So please do not do overly that part of things. Try not to, if it's really sabotaging yourself, please don't do it. Okay, there will be a big issues in health related. Okay, what is that supposed to mean? That mean maybe overdose. Maybe that part will come in. Okay, I hope that it's not how I predicted. I don't want to do that, because it's going to be very hurtful for a lot of people when you see people around you actually go into that side. Yeah. Okay. Now this is the for Parter chart. Any more questions with that? Yeah. For health, this is it. For relationship, this is a very good month for relationship. Any problem that you think that you're supposed to solve and going to talk with others, asking for forgiveness. This is a great month to do so. Yeah. And of course, everybody try to use normal traditional way to look into the parcel. You will then realize that we look into strong day master or weak day master. Okay. Wealth, just one part of it in present, is already enough because it's a sun. Okay, Ping Fai is a sun. Okay, so wealth, not much, but it keep on going. In present, not everybody can actually take everything, but it's present. Do you have job? Yes. Are people actually going through good moment this particular month? Yes, because strong day master. Okay, so overall, it will be good for everybody. So not much of issues that should look into. Okay, yeah, overall should be good. Everybody actually have to have their goal, have their things looking forward into that part. Everything is going to be, giving you a directions. It's also a good month to find directions. It's also a good month to fulfill your desire. It's also a good month for you to look into whatever goal that you want to achieve. Right? It's time to set it off. Okay? Yeah? Any more questions with that? No, yeah? Now, let's move into Qimen. Yeah? So let's use it back for the destiny reading. I don't want to use too much of the 10-day stamp. You can actually, get the ideas of it reading that part. So I'm just give you a very short way of understanding it. Every this stamp that is in present is also present in your Bata chart. Okay, you can either use it for animal sign, the main chi, or the top stamp. Okay, because every one of us have different aspect of life that we want to go into. Not everyone talking about the job scope. Not everyone talking about personal branding. Okay, not everyone talking about ideas creations. So you might want to look into the chart, look into the explanations that I'm going to give you guys, and take a look, does it align with what you do or not? If it's aligned with what you're doing, then you might get ideas how to perform it, how to make decisions, so that it can help you to go through your month, get a little bit of growth, get a little bit of improvement. Okay, then you can actually go make something big after that. It's a step by step. It's a snowballing effect. Yeah, so it's either your top stamp, your bottom stamp. You can use it for your animal sign. It doesn't matter. Yeah, because it's all related. Yeah, but what is it? The treatment for is always for decisions making. It always related your subconscious mind. Yeah, subconscious mind. Okay, so subconscious mind means unconscious reactions in that particular mind, in that particular month, when something actually comes to you. Something happened according to that particular pillar, particular palace. Yeah. Is fire considered weak in this chart? Yes. Fire considered weak in this chart. Yeah. In August, it's already weak. Nothing actually combined to become fire anymore. Yeah. The rabbit is not strong enough. Rabbit because already being slapped inside the Bata chart. So the only thing that combined become fire is what? In a chart, what is it the only things that combine become fire? It's only the rabbit have the interactions for fire. Correct? Yeah. So it's actually quite low in fire, obviously. Okay. Yeah. So it's actually not good. So if you look into Bata, right, the top stamp is like haven't actually produced in. But what is it that materialize in you is the animal interactions. Because it's an outcome, it is an object, it is a real thing that materializes. Yeah, so looking into that, this means that only rabbit is the considerations in here to combine become fire, and rabbit is too weak in the chart. Okay, now, sweet, you want to find fire. Okay, now What is the best stem for the coming month? Best stem. Of course, this one looks very good. All right. So if you have Think Fire in your chart, congratulations, you actually have to use that particular pillar. Okay. So year for friends, month for job, day, if your day master is Think Fire, this is a month for you to build your personal branding. I say personal branding, or build your identity. Okay, build your identity in here because your decisions making is going to overlap the party chart. Yeah, it's very good decisions. Whatever you're trying to do, it will brings you a lot of great things. Okay, if you fall into the hour, all right, then hour belongs to your ideas. So brainstorm your ideas. Okay, if you relate to the party chart, is even better. Okay, Jim says sound like crazy man. I think you already feel it, right? Just now you just tell me the thing is coming. Yeah. Now, okay, the great one is Think Fire. So what to do? You got live door is being fully supported. You got the 9th Earth is fully supported. The bad thing is the stars is actually a Fan Yin stars, and the stem is actually a Fan Yin stem. This is something that we don't like to see in a chart. Yeah. So your decisions making most of the time, try to not think so much. I think somebody is going to slap me with that. I keep on saying that part. Because you got a Fan Yin, indicates that the more that you think, the more the things will go to opposite directions. Right? If you can, in this particular mind, just focus wherever in front of you, settle the things in front of you, rather than trying to plan it over. And even because the stem is actually in Fan Yin situations, it also tells you that when you're thinking about others, yeah, you're thinking others supposed to do according to what you plan, please forget about it. Okay, because the people and the outcome that you're going to look over, we will go into the opposite directions and outcome. So better don't think too much and just focus whatever that in front of you, settle the things in front of you, make your consistent actions become the real things, become the overall routine, overall executions for the entire month. Okay, because if you think, if you're trying to cares about others, you're trying to plan or something, it's going to be Fan Yin. Means that it's going to be opposite directions. The only way to use a Fan Yin chart is to straight away execute in the simplest form. Okay, if you're somebody in front of you is need a slap, just slap the person, don't need to think otherwise. Because it's going to create a lot of problem for you in the maybe futures. Okay, so Think Fire in you, what you need to do, live door is a very good thing. That means this month, the only focus point is going to be the doors. And some of the doors will not be in a good shape. Okay, that means you only can care about actions taking. The way that you are making decisions, more into executions, more into your emotional needs, or your feelings at that moment of time become very important. Okay, so Think Fire related to live dogs. That's mean focus more on value, focus more on life force, focus more into whatever that is going to keep you going. Yeah, because the life force also indicate keep you going. Okay, creations of something is very important to you. So if you Think Fire in any way in your chart, use that as your decision making skill. Okay, now which is the other one that's most good? This one looks really good, but come with Death Dog. Okay, if you have Think Fire, imagine, yeah, because this Think Fire are not influenced by the party chart. Your Think Fire is influenced by the party chart this year, this particular month. Okay, so once that your Think Fire are influenced and you're going to Death Dog, what does that mean? That means that you really have something that you need to level it up, transform it, try to look into the next level, okay, is very good for you. Okay, try to find solution because you got a moon in here too. Yeah, you got a moon in here, so you have to go into that. Yeah. So Jimmy saying Earth. Yeah, the ninth Earth normally just find balance. You can use it to have some rebalance with you. Okay, the resources that you can actually go for, but normally ninth Earth is trying to find a balance. Okay, moon means find solution, find system, find path. Okay, because you get a death door. It's a high indications that your pink fire is going through some transformations, something you need to let go, something you need to stop. Okay, you can have pink fire and you're looking forward into that part of life. Maybe it's your job, maybe it's your friend, maybe your friend need to have a different big change of network, right? Then your pink fire already tell you that is the things that you should do. Okay, that will be the things. Okay, congratulations. But the death door is indoor compelled. Yes, that means you have to go through a very big transformations. Okay, the door is actually indoor compelled. Yeah, aggressively going to perform that. Okay, and because you're influenced by the chart, huh? Yes, whatever Jimmy is saying is correct. I'm not sure is it a Jimmy. You put Jim. Okay, so you say yes. Yeah. So what is it that is the next few one that is actually problematic in the chart? Because we have to look into the problem, right? So normally, Geng and Gui, we look into Geng as a problem, but now we are trying to look at it in your chart. So we can't look at it as a problem. Yeah. So we can you get an envoy door this month. Both of this stem, yeah, get an envoy door this month. You get you get into green stars, and you get into envoy doors, and you're in a fan yin situations. Okay, and you're in a fear doors. So what you should actually do? So you get Geng and Gui is a very good month for you to really understand what your inner desire actually is. Because your actions somehow are related to fear. Of course, you can put fear to others, but most likely you'll be being fear in yourself. Okay, being fear in yourself, but you get an envoy door means that you're actually in control. You can perform anything that you wanted to perform according to these particular doors, right? So I will recommend you to understand your fear, understand your needs, understands whatever that you are actually going through is going to level you up. Okay, I will recommend you to do that because the formations here is either cultivations and it's going to combine to give you better options, right? And then this girl are related to this guy is a DR stuff. So you might want to realize that what you actually need in your particular situations now. Okay, the actions is always talking about fear, what you fear the most, and control your fear. Okay, by controlling fear, because it's a 7 killing Qimen chart, using it as decisions making tools, you have to use fear as a driving force. If you don't want to use it yourself, you need to use it to others. Yeah, because normally month forecast is realize that what you can actually do, yeah, to your own, make yourself growth, correct? Then it's time to use the fear to go through different growth. Yeah, and of course, this statistic in a chart indicates that, yeah, you might need to have some certain faith and belief in your intuitions, in your gut feelings, to cultivate that. Okay, to go through different things in whatever that you're having right now. Okay, you must say how is this month. Wait. Okay, in problem, I think our whole month chart, every month chart you will get Geng with snake. So it indicates, of course, normally people like to use this to read disaster. And I'm going to tell you, yes, it's going to continue because the dog month haven't passed. Okay, until the until the peak month, it is still ongoing. Yeah? This one is like pretty much is going to happen all the way. Last month we already have an earthquake. Let's hope that it doesn't continue. But looking at here, most likely related to sickness a lot. When you look into party chart, too many water, it's also talking about sickness. Yeah, both of this a lot talking about sickness, and it's a star 6 sickness. I will ask you guys, please take care of that. If you haven't activated your sickness stars, the mitigation for sickness stars in the home, and somebody already feels sick in the house, please go and do your mitigations about your sickness element, okay? Because it's going to be bad this month. Obviously, it's going to be bad. Yeah? Now, any questions? Type in, yeah? Sickness element, most likely related to water. Water related to what? It's either immune system and water. So high chances is related to flu, okay, water elements. How to mitigate? Do your due diligence. Okay. How do you do? Yeah. You mentioned house activations to enhance. House activations to enhance? No. Month forecast, I will not give you activations to enhance. Okay, because it was too wide range. Everybody not sure what is it. The house activations is for the normal sickness star mitigations, which is already in Southeast, right? That one is the normal sickness stars, is actually in present. Correct? So you might need to do mitigations of the sickness stars. If you haven't done anything to mitigate sickness stars, make sure that you do it before next month actually coming. Yeah. Why is it you have to do that? Yeah, is if you do feng shui activations, you will find it very powerful. You still get sick, but your sickness can cure faster. You still get sick, but your sickness can cure faster. This means that you might get it, but you will not be too sick or it's not worse in that situations, in any situations. Correct? And if your body cannot maintain, you cannot sustain that, cannot fight back with sickness, sometimes become too weak, then your immune system will drop. Why is it immune system? Yeah, because this one is the Keng metal. So Keng metal actually related to lung, related to your head. Most likely, I would say if your sickness is your immune system. Okay. Cynthia say, yes, you can look into your Destiny Palace. It belongs to north or south. Just now we are talking about, you can also look into northeast. You will also look into your Butter pillar. It's all related, yeah? It's all actually related. In your own Qimen destiny, your decisions actually fall into that part. Your decisions, subconscious decisions, does not always mean you make it. It also indicates your body can make its own decisions to take in something or not to take in something. Okay? In your party chart, if you have Gui and Geng, especially Gui and Geng in year pillar, most likely will cause sickness. Especially in a year pillar. Why? Year pillar is the first one to receive the energies. It's actually very important to look into year pillar. Okay? The first one receiving the energies. Yeah. So whatever I tell just now, the monkey, the rat, everything, you can actually use it with your year pillar. Okay. Luck pillar doesn't care. Luck pillar cannot care. Going to luck pillar is even more crazier. Luck pillar don't need to care. Yeah, you can look at it as opportunity, something is going to happen outside of you, not related to you. Okay. Now, so when you look into the other one that is worse, is this one. This one also door compelled. Okay. So if you have Wu Earth, you and also Jia Wood, because the chief is actually in here, both of this element will go to the Wu Earth problem. Okay, we'll go to Wu Earth problem. And open door in present as the door compel. This one will directly tells you that you might overly conquer something. okay, overly try to force something to happen, that also relating breaking your own stability and trust. Okay, if you have Wu and Jia, Jia wood or Wu Earth, you might get into this issue. Yeah, but in terms of using the open door, correct? The words conquer is a very good keyword for you to remember. Okay, because of course door compel is not very good. But when you want to use a door compel, means that you want to force things to happen. You need to conquer something. Remember that is a benefit of whatever that you're actually doing. Don't try to conquer because there is certain issues with you, right? It's actually non-benefiting you at all, right? You just want to fight for something, don't do that. Because you might fall into this category when you're having a door compel. Unconsciously trying to get something, fight for something, okay? Try to reject everything. You get a door compel, you fall into that situations. To use it, that means you can use this particular door to find new opportunity to conquer new things, okay, that is beneficial to you. The chances for you to break your own limits is actually in present in this particular month. But it's not going to be something very easy to do. It actually depends on a lot of your own risk calculations, okay, your own way of thinking about something. Because if you break your stability and boundaries, especially Wu Earth in 6 quite striking punishment in here. 2 bad things in here, yeah? Not 1 bad thing, 2 bad things in here. But when you use it, it actually good to open up new boundaries, breaks whatever limit that you're actually in. Okay, but expect it's going to be worse. It's going to be not easy to do. So if you have Wu and Jia, especially the year pillar, okay, or your destiny palace in here, your subconscious reactions will become like this. Wherever that comes to you, you will start do this first, rather than anything else. Okay, I'm giving you a lot of bunch of informations all together. Yeah? You are the one that need to, find which is the aspect of your life that you want to use it. So if you only know Bazi, you just use Bazi. If you only know Qimen, you use Qimen. Because your Qimen destiny will be related to other aspect of life, or generally your destiny palace is actually there. Okay? Remember that, yeah? Okay, you're the one who decide what you want to use. Every month you have something. Just focus on that. Okay? Now, after that, of course, people will say got chief is actually good. People will say about chief is actually good. Huh? I would tell you it's not contained here. The boundaries will be break. If you're looking to break boundaries, this is the things that you need to do. I think Jimmy is Wu Earth, right? Jimmy, you're Wu Earth. So you got a lot of things happening. You got a lot of things happening, yeah? Okay? And then your year pillar Jia, congratulations, you got double. Okay? Next one is GF. Okay? Yeah, dog. Yeah, congratulations. And you got dragon. You also fall into this. You got dragon, you got dog. You also fall into this, yeah? There is a big boundaries need to break. So I think it's a good thing, yeah? Certainly I feel that it's a good thing. Okay? Because you might need to go to break something. Now you're prepared that everything can actually break apart. It's actually a good thing. Okay? Go to GF. This one GF, then you actually get rest door in here and 9 heaven. Correct? You get a Fu Yin stars too. Basically, I would not like this sync method in present. Okay? Because GF itself, In Qimen perspective, GF itself is already a very problematic element itself. And you meet with a zinc metal is going to exploit your weakness. It's going to make your weakness become larger and larger and make you feel even weaker over time. Okay, but you get a rest door at here. Yeah, you actually get a rest door. Of course, you will maybe you say that, yeah, this is a month to go for rest. No, this is the month that actually you can find, you should find everybody. You should really go for networking. Find a group of people that can support you, that can understand your weakness, not those that actually exploit your weakness. And look into that particular part of life for future reference. So if you have GF in your chart, rest door actually is to use to find family members, to find group of people, okay, to find supportive people around you. Yeah, if this is your business, this is your wealth element, or this is your scenery door means your branding element, or GF actually is your day pillar, or even your year pillar, it's time for you to find a big group of people that can support you. Try to evaluate your members. Evaluate who you actually think is your family. If it's not good enough, then it's time to find more. Yeah, because the current situations you are in, you might met with people that is going to talk or exploit your weaknesses, is going to push you because of your weakness is actually in present, is actually in together with you. So you better go and find people that actually support you. Don't stay in one place. Don't stay in one group of people. Yeah, and you're lucky because you got rest door and nine heaven. This means you're able to find somebody that is actually going to support you in the future, not just now. Yeah, if you ask me, depends on what kind of situations you are in. Find somebody that have future foresight. Okay, yeah, that actually good for you. Yeah, so destiny is that destiny chart apply to what you say just now. Yes, scenery doors, if you're in your destiny chart, represent your personal branding. Scenery door is very important in period 9 in your chart. In your destiny chart, scenery door is very important in your chart. If you can do whatever that you want to do, this scenery door represent your branding, your image, okay, represent how that you can perform something according to beautify, to make something looks good, okay, to market into the whatever place that you are going to do it. So scenery door become very important. Okay, yeah. Now the next one will be the Yi wood in the chart. Yeah. So in here, you actually see, because this is the opposite directions, yeah. Yi wood will meet with Geng and Gui. Okay. Gui water is very good for Yi wood. Very good for Yi wood, but you met with a door compound and you met with a black tortoise. Yeah. In these situations, okay, but graveyard Gui, okay, don't go too far, later everybody get confused. I just say the actual things right now. Those who know, who learn Qimen from me, you know that this is not a very good palace. Together with the graveyard Gui, the Yi Wu actually not that supportive. Yeah. So if you have Yi Wu in your chart, it will tell you that you will be a little bit delusional with the things that you are actually having right now. Okay, you're a little bit delusional because of the black tortoise in present. Why you will become delusional? Because the Gui water was meant to support you. You actually think delusions about something. You might think a little bit more sidelined. Okay, you don't believe the facts is happening. You don't believe somebody is actually making you suffer, because Geng metal combined with Yi wood, the Yi wood will be combined away. Yeah, so according to this particular, Yi wood might suffer even more. So this one related to your party chart too. You might be sacrificing, you might be thinking that you are doing the right thing in the right place, but actually you are sacrificing yourself too much. Okay, so it's a month for you to have some realizations. Advice is do some self-reflections, do something to bring yourself to become better. Don't try to see things as the way that you see right now, especially as a Fanyin stars. Whatever that you think, maybe is in the opposite directions. Whatever that you understand, maybe it's the opposite directions too. Yeah, so try to find facts, try not to get involved too much with the black tortoise. Okay, then you should be good to go, right? But if you want to use this as an attacking component, right? You get a black tortoise means that you can actually understand what people needs, right? You get to come together, combine with you. You also can understand that if there is something that is beautiful, people will fall into it. Okay, because this is a combinations of relationship. Is a relationship combo. It's supposed to be very good for relationship. Very good for relationship, because the combination is for relationship. Yeah. So you use back the black tortoise, okay, and try to understand the needs of people through market research. Because Hamdor will then indicate as a sales is a hunting component without a limit that you can think of. Without a limit, yeah, because it's going to break the palace. So there's no limit. Okay. So it's a good time to become delusional. You can reverse that. Yeah? It's a good time to become delusional, to think that what is the utmost craziest desire that people actually need. Do that market research, understand the step, okay, explore that part. It will be actually good for you. Because if I combine together with the constellations reading, it will actually tells you that part too. If I combine with the stars, it also indicates the fear of people. But if you are fall into fear, you fall into delusional thoughts, then you will get it yourself. If you use it for others, because to get something, you must willing to be to do that. Yeah, it's a good time to become delusional. Delusional is go out to understand that people needs. What kind of things they need? How, what is the limit of it? Does this person have limit or not? Then you can use black tortoise to tap into people's desire and understand the stuff that you want to sell them, because Hamdor is actually in here. Okay, you can actually use that way. Because it's a 7K chart, it's a 7 killing energies. It's for you to attack, not for you to receive. Okay, Qimen is actually for you to attack. So use it to attack rather than use it to receive. But you are in a very bad situations, then you might need to bring balance to yourself. Yeah. Okay. So if Fanyin think negative will become positive, then actually yes. Okay, Cynthia, what you think is actually correct. Yeah. Yeah, crazy level. Okay. Yeah. So if you eat wood in any palace, use it on that part. If it's the year pillar, it's your friends. It's very good to understand people, understand your clients, understand whatever external is, right? If it's your job, then it's your job level, your skill set, your talents. Try to explore that part. If it's your day pillar, always is your personal branding, your identity, who you are, what you want to bring. How can people understand who you are? It's always about that part. Okay. If you fall into the hour, that means the idea creations. So it's good for that part. Brainstorming ideas, understand needs, understand products, understand funnels, understand how to create projects, is everything on that. Okay. So both ways, I don't look into it like just bad thing. Actually, you can do a lot of crazy things. Yeah. Then you go into rainwater. Okay. This rainwater, of course, obviously you got a white tiger together with you, and then you get a wolf. Yeah. If you look into the stories, of course, rainwater is somebody with kind of visionary. Okay, whatever with Ren, most of the time not landed in a good place. The only good thing with Ren is make with a thing fire. The only good thing of it. Yeah. So come with Wu Earth. When Wu Earth is countering you, it means it's controlling you. So you get disruptor, get delusion, get white tiger. Most of the time, you will get an aggressive energy flow this particular month. Very aggressive, very challenging. It is good for you to go into challenging place. It's advisable. Yeah, because if you don't go into some crazy place, if you don't go into some challenging place of your life, you might be pushed or forced to go into that state because you get disruptor and white tiger in here, and the earth is countering you. Yeah, if you are a weekday master, this will become even harder to make good decisions. So if I were you, I will try to plan ahead what kind of crazy things is going to happen in front of me, and how and why that I will get some benefit out of it if I jump in. Okay, since I'm going to go into that state, right? Everything that I decide maybe will go into that. Maybe the decisions that I make will fall into that part, or I'm crazy enough to go into that part. But I need to know what is it that is going to be beneficial to me. You have to plan ahead because you have delusion dog in present. Okay, you have to plan ahead. Yeah, actually, tiger in the west sector is worse one. White tiger in the west is worse. These two actually will cause a more crazy white tiger actually appear. Okay, because white tiger itself is a metal element going into a west sectors, which is a metal element. Somehow it will actually double up. Okay, you will go into a very aggressive place. Think about, plan ahead what you will go in. Try to just predict whatever in front of you and give yourself something that is going to be benefiting you in whatever place that you're going into. Okay, yeah, Ren actually interact with the Bazi. You are correct. And Ren is going to be sky high. Water is going to be high. Yeah? It's very rooted. Everything is supporting this element. And this is related to your ego. Is also related to rock wealth. So most likely you will fall into that part. Okay, so interact with each, you actually go into that part. So be very careful with whatever is going to happen. What is it? Even that is not going to happen, what is it is going to be very disruptive, very challenging in front of you, and now plan ahead. How is this is going to be benefit to me? It's either skill, my mindset, an outcome, a money that you can see. High chances it will be money is to see, or stability is going to be challenged. How does it benefit me? And how am I going to be benefit in this place? If it can, you are going to get a very good month. Do you know that changes is the biggest chances for you to get something new? Breaking boundaries is one of the biggest things in life. For you, for every one of us to see new things, to reach new heights. If you're not willing to go in, the environment will push you, will put everything in you to stay in one place because you're not willing to break that boundary or accept that there is already a limit need to be break. It's a time for you to change. Okay, so this is run water. It's either which pillar you are in, you are the one decide how it is actually going to happen. Okay, last one will be the sing. Okay, let's do this. Sing method. Okay, yeah. So this one, we know that it's going to exploit weakness. And then you see weakness is coming. Okay, weakness is coming. Now, in Qimen Wars, this is something very interesting with Qimen Wars. So sing method with GF only realized that how useless, I can't say useless, how weak that something actually is. And a realization of problem than actually in present. Okay, so sea metal in Qimen, we actually say that it's the relentless stand that keep on fighting for something. This is together with white tiger, it will become even more relentless. They only have one goal in life. Okay, if we got something in their mind, they're only going to focus that forever. They will not change. Yeah, but meeting with GF, you will realize that whatever that you think before as the real problem or the real cause is actually not the real thing in front of you anymore. Okay, GF show you the true problem in whatever that you're actually having right now, whatever that you think is a problem. The real things now appear. So if you have zinc metal in your chart or your destiny palace in the northwest, be prepared to face your problem. Okay, be prepared to face your problem, and please do not lie to yourself and think positive about it. Why? Your scenery door is in present. This one is going to counter the palace. Okay, this is something you cannot say is unlimited. Yeah, it is good in here. It's going to be unlimited. But if scenery unlimited, then that means you're lying to yourself over and over and over again. Okay, and here you got 2 DE in present. Yeah, so whatever that you see, yes, biggest boundary break. Okay, I just don't hope that you see a problem. There's unlimited problem. A problem lead into more and more problem. You got the harmony in present. This means that if you realize a problem, you might multiply it and become unlimited. Yeah. So you will see the problem, but do not lie to yourself. If this is a problem, that means you have to do something with it. Okay, don't lie to yourself anymore. Because scenery in here and emptiness in a place, it already tells you that, yep, this scenery door is going to counter the palace. Scenery door, we're going to be use it in a wrong way rather than use it on a good way. So if you are still trying to beautify everything, you're going to lead into big issues. Okay, yeah, and remember the zinc metal is not present in a parter chart. If you find problem, but you got no opportunity to see it happen, you might be just thinking about it. It is there and it's not there. It is not there, but it is there. Okay, somehow it will become very confusing, but you will have the problem appear to you. Okay, and take the chances to realize it, how to solve this. Why is it that you miss out this problem at the first place? Okay, that is zinc metal. Yeah, I'm not sure how many you have there. I have a lot there. Okay, yeah. Now, any questions on that? Anybody else have any questions? No, right? I think you guys will type in. Okay, next month energies, which is very important for everybody. So this is the month energy. So we are going to focus on that. Yeah. So this one tells you the qualities that you actually get. Okay. So it's going to be a monkey month. So monkey is in here. Okay. Dragon and rat. Yeah. So monkey, dragon, and rat. Then this is the most dominant, how to say, the most dominant energies with the flying star get interacted. Okay. Why is it that we actually look into like this? Because when the energies is coming in, the 3 combo will cause these 3 sectors will become stronger and powerful than ever. Okay. That means that your star 5 is in present, your 7 is in present, and your 4 is actually in present. Okay. Yeah. Then we have to look into the sectors itself. What is that actually related? Yeah. So 5 yellow completely tells you that this is the month for emperors making, kings maker. If you're trying to strike to become somebody, okay, If you strike, you want to become famous, it's actually quite a good month to do so, because 5 in Southwest means mass market. Okay, if you're looking into real estate, property investment, is it going to be problematic, or is it something that's going to rise? Is going to happen in this particular month. Okay, and I think a lot of predictions is saying that in the half of the year, property price is actually rising. Maybe it's a sign for that. Maybe, but cannot confirm you. Yeah, maybe. Okay, the rate is saying maybe there's a changes with that. Okay, but for me, I will tell you, it's actually good for Kingsmaker. It's actually good for you to do something for public. If you are looking to serve more people, your company is doing that. So this is the month that you actually need to get the status and power, get recognized by public, show your things, let people know who you are. It's a month for that. Okay, if your company doing that. So if you're somebody that is doing public speaking, all this influencing stuff, maybe it's a month for that to tell people how powerful you are. Even that you might not be, but you can actually use the energies to let people recognize you. Okay, 5 yellow, Kingsmaker in the Southwest is actually indicates that. Okay, another thing is the star 4 will be present. That means it's a great month to get good knowledge. Yeah, maybe attractions can go sky high, because star 4 is also about peach blossom. It's also about studies. Okay, so if this is, because or also indicates that if this fall your Fu-Wei sectors or fall your Shen-Qi area, it also indicates that you might need to find money with selling informations or selling attractions or expertise in something. Is actually a good month to do so. And that is why I actually launched the things. I have two, just to combine a little bit. Okay. Of course, you want to become famous, then the star 7 you can actually utilize it, because star 7 are landed in a wind is a wind triangle. Okay, it's actually in a wind triangle. Of course, this 7 is going to counter the palace. Yeah, if you use it wisely, don't try to use it to debate or argue with people. You use it nicely, control the trend, control the flow, control the things that you're saying about something. You actually can use it very well, and people will actually recognize you. So it's actually another way of getting famous. Yeah. So this month maybe is a good month to become famous. Okay, maybe it's a good month to become famous, but the opportunity is there. So 7 is public speaking, 4 is knowledge, 5 is the kingmakers. Depends on what you want to do, and these 3 will be the higher qualities that you can get into. Yeah. So if you relate to the barter chart, I say networking, I say going out, you should able to combine all this to use together. When you're doing public speaking, should you be too ego or should you be less ego? You choose what you want to do. Do you want to be damsel in distress and then you become famous? It doesn't matter, the energy was there. You just need to use. Okay, you just need to use. So don't care too much about the thing that's not supposed to think about. Yeah, you just need to use the energies that's present with you. If you do well, because the barter chart also indicates strong for personal branding, because the day master is water, and it's all water combining with people to force the day master to become strong. Okay, so highly rated to personal branding. If you want to start something like YouTube, your branding, you're going to go out and make your own, titles and status and power. This is the month to do it. Especially, I think it's very good if you have water as, I would say water as the influence element in your chart. Okay, you use it for status and power and titles. This is the month that people should call you professor. This is the month that people should call you master. Okay, this is the month that people actually call you by your titles of whatever that you are in right now. announcement you should actually make in this particular month. It's also very good for hurting officer chart. If you're somebody doing influencer and stuff like that, it's actually very good for that. If you're somebody that is a master on your own and you want people to recognize who you are, it's also very good for personal branding. So it depends what you want to do. If you narrow down everything, just a straight line. Is it monetizable? That one, you think it by yourself. Okay? Yeah? Now, any questions? Jim was saying that time not to sell. Jimmy, actually, is actually to get the status for you. It's time for get status for you, yeah. Tell people how many money you make. Okay. Get the Dato sheet. Yeah. Okay. Dato sheet. Pirate ship, yeah. Yeah, from today onward, we have to call Dato, yeah. Ask my friend to endorse me as politician for of Kepong. Actually can, yeah. Actually can. Actually can. Okay. So this is the month forecast. Everybody want to learn 7-star path walk? Some of you guys are interested in that, right? Can I share small part of it, not big part of it? Okay. Anyone want to learn 7-star path walk? Just a short version of it. Okay. Put me as a public face, approved project. Should be. Even Jane think you are good with that. You're good in PR, you're good in all these things. Actually good, yeah. So I'm going to stop the recording. I'm not going to teach that online. It's only for people actually in here. Okay, so I'm going to stop. I'm not going to